Alright, sa video ito, share ko naman paano gawin yung Form 1701 kung ang taxpayer aside sa BMBE siya, meron din siyang compensation income. Alright? So, I have here sample ng 2316. Okay? Sample lang naman ito. Tapos, this is minimum wage earner. So, yan. I-lift lang natin kung ano yung nandito. So, ang gross compensation is 109. So, walang tax withheld to kasi below to ng 250. Even though meron tong amount withheld, nakasulat siya dito. I-copy lang naman natin yun doon. Alright? So, sample ha. This I showed you data ng 2316. So, in here, ito yung data na ginawa for purely BMBE. So, what we'll do, we'll just edit some of the info. Pero yung how this came about, nasa isa siyang video, purely ang focus nun, kung BMBE ka, paano mo siya fill upan. So, may data rin ako pinakita ron. Now here, sabi naman dito, individuals including mixed income earner. Okay? So, and since BMBE falls under itemized deduction, so ito talaga yung best na tax form na gamitin. So, mas appropriate. At saka mix pa siya sa compensation. So, i-click natin yung edit. Yung information ng BMBE nasa isang video, ang i-incorporate ko lang dito yung sa 2316, paano siya ilalagay. Alright? So, dito, single proprietor, tapos i-click mo yung compensation earner. Ayan. Kasi, di ba, mix to. Tapos, since mix siya, magpupunta siya dito sa 1013, medyo maliit lang, mix, income, graduated income tax rate. Ayan. Alright? Tapos, ito, graduated rates, tapos itemized deduction. Okay? So, next. Punta tayo sa portion naman na ina-identify dito yung sa compensation. Okay. Sorry. May portion dito na compensation. Ayan o. Gross compensation. Dito, computation. Okay. Schedule 1, gross compensation, income, and tax withheld. So, yung taxpayer, so, ilalagay nyo rito yung name ng employer. Sa case nito, ito ay nakasulat sa 2316 mo. Kunwari, P Enterprises. P Enterprises. Susulat mo siya dyan. P Enterprises. Tapos, yung TIN ng employer. 623. Yan. Tapos, number 1. Sabi niya rito, on items 1 and 2, enter the required information for each of your employers and mark X when the information is for taxpayer or the spouse on item 3A. Okay. Alright. Total gross compensation and total tax withheld for the taxpayer are on items 3B. Okay. Do not enter centavos. Okay. So, yung number 1, kung ikaw yung taxpayer, yung number 2, yung spouse mo, may asawa ka. So, ito, total compensation income. So, dito kasi based sa 2316, ito yung total compensation income niya. Below 250 eh. So, 109,447. 0 naman yan. So, wala din, diba? Tapos, gross compensation income and tax withheld for taxpayer to part 5. And total gross compensation income and total tax withheld for taxpayer to part 5 schedule 2A. Just take a description of this one. Punta tayo, part 5. Part 5, 2A. Hindi pala siya. So, part 5, schedule 2. Part 5. Part 5 eh. Part 5. Schedule. Schedule 1, schedule 2. Schedule 2. Ito yung schedule 2 eh. Cross compensation income. 4A. 4A. Okay. Part 5. Schedule 1, item 3A. So, ito kukopihin mo lang siya. 109, 109, 447. Oh. Kasi total eh. Kasi ito sabi niya. Diba? Kasi cross compensation income, part 5. Ito yung part 5, schedule 1. Ito yung schedule 1. Item 3, A and C. So, yun siya. Total, total less non-taxable exempt compensation. Total taxable compensation income 4 minus 5. Eh, di ba less than siya ng 250? So, yun siya. Yan natin. Kasi for more of information, ano to eh. Dahil na tax payable, 27. Let's see. Next. For less non-taxable exempt compensation. Okay, dito sa 2316, nakalagay dito yung total non-taxable exempt compensation, 109,447. So, yun ang ilalagay natin dito. Okay, kung ano nasa 109,447 kasi nga below nga sila ng 250. So, di ba? Based sa ililift mo lang kung ano yung nakasulat sa 2316. So, save natin. O, 0. Ayan. So, that's how it works. By default, kasi wala ka dyang ilalagay na data kung walang data. Kung may tax withheld man yan, makukompute yan. Na-compute na yun sa 2316 mo kasi graduated income tax rate ang ginamit dyan. So, essentially, pag kino-consolidate mo itong tax form mo, ang talagang babayaran mo essentially, yung halimbawa, hindi ka BMBE, yung pertaining sa business. Okay? sa business. Kung hindi ka BMBE, since BMBE ka, wala kang babayarang income tax. The only thing you pay is business tax. So, that's how it's being done. So, kung ano lang talaga yung data sa 2316, yun ang pipick upin mo. Alright? So, yun. Kita mo naman siya dyan. Kung may total tax withheld naman niya, isusulat mo naman siya dyan. Alright? So, yun. So, I hope this is clear. Alright, thank you. By the way, for BMBE, diba, itong 1701 na yan, may compensation ka. So, what you'll do, diba, isi-save mo yan. Okay, save mo sa Word, tapos i-click mo yung submit final copy. Kukuha ka ng yan. So, kung gray na yan, 0. And then click submit and final copy. So, you'll need to have a copy of this form. Okay? Kung itong form na yan, save mo siya sa Word document. Tapos, pag submit final copy mo itong button na to, naklik mo itong button na to, makaka-receive ka ng confirmation. So, isi-save mo rin yun sa what do you call this? So, Word document. And then, sa isang video na-explain ko, convert mo siya to PDF. The only thing I did not include, but I'm telling it now, yung 2316. Because this 2316 has to be converted also. Ito lang yung difference doon. Has to converted also sa PDF. Okay, di ba? You have to convert this to PDF. So, file, save as, browse. So, i-click mo siya to PDF. So, pag-click sa PDF niyan, um, yung, yung, yung tax form ng 1701, okay? Yung confirmation nito. So, let's put it here para basa siya. So, kung BMBE ka, kung BMBE ka with compensation income, itong gagawin mo. So, number one, so you have to save a copy of 1701, di ba? Yeah, sorry. So, save a copy of 1701. The next is save confirmation. Na-submit mo siya. Save confirmation. Receive. From BIR. Ito yung from sa email ha. Okay. Tapos, parang kanya, halimbawa, 1701 yan, tapos makareceive ka ng confirmation, alright? BMBE ka, wala ka namang na support, payment support dyan. So, yan, yung dalawang yan, katulad ng pinakita ko, from Word siya, i-convert mo to PDF. Okay? Yan. Tapos, ang next na gagawin mo, yung 2316 na naka-Excel, okay, i-convert mo rin to from Excel to PDF. O convert mo rin from Excel, convert mo siya to PDF. Alright? So, BMBE ka, hindi ko to diniscuss, meron kang required na submit na financial statements. Na, kung hindi ka naman umabot ng 3 million, hindi required na magkaroon ka ng auditor's report. Pero required sa financials na sasignan mo yung management responsibility portion. Meron doon yung MR. So, naka-Word yan. From Word, ipipdf mo rin yan. Okay? So, since this is year-end, and due for submission ito is April 15. If you can submit earlier, better. Tapos, since BMBE ka, syempre walang 2307 yan. Pero more of, ang isi-save mo dito is itong 1701, yung 2316, since meron kang in-attach dito. Yung financial statements. Ipi-PDF mo lahat yan. Kasi, I have a video na discuss ko rin yung paano gawin sa EAFS. Ang wala lang doon is yung financials. Pero, and 2316, kasi sinasabi ko, ang meron yung 2307, since wala ka naman 2307, so sinasabi ko, hindi mo na hindi ka makakasabit nun, diba? Kasi BMBE ka, wala naman withheld na tax from you. So, in lieu of the 2307, 2316, yan naman isasabit mo. Alright? So, I have a video on that one. I'm just trying to inform you na ito yung gagawin. The earlier you can submit your income tax, financial statements, before April 15 of 2025, the better. Kasi, pag magsasubmit ka, halimbawa, April 14, I don't know, minsan may glitches or something. So, suggestion ko 5 days before. If you can finish it before, after yung cut, well, kasi yung 2316, matagal ibigay yan eh. Pero, they knew, ang may deadline to ng January 31. Most likely, February, makakasubmit ka. Or March. So, huwag mo nang pagbutin yung April 15. So, yan ang aking final note for this one. So, you watched the video regarding yung ginawa ko sa purely yung BMBE. I-harmonize mo yung discussion ko today kasi ang focus naman ito is on sa 2316 na nilagay natin sa tax form na to. So, whatever is indicated there, i-copyhin mo lang siya somewhere here. Ito lang naman yung portion na mailalagay mo yun. And, dapat yan, wala kang tax due sa compensation income kasi kinumpit yan dapat ng HR mo. Okay, wala kang dapat babayaran. Dapat bangga yan, yung 2316. Bottom line, wala ka i-shell out, pero dapat makapag-submit and file ka pa rin. Okay? So, once na-submit mo yung mga items na to, at nag-submit mo siya sa EAFS, wait for confirmation. Yun ang magsabing you're done already with the requirement for submitting yung 1701, 2231, 16 financial statements. Alright? So, there are other year-end compliances, pero ang focus natin is about the tax. Alright? Tax form on 1701, 2231, 16 financials. Alright, thank you.